thoracic vertebra. It's a phenomenon of physics. Yeah, it's a problem of force. And therefore, as he finds his cadence, he's going to go further in the idea of becoming efficient. He's going to explore, like he does there, a neck position, which is going to help him to keep the trunk up. It's not the neck don't leave the back, it just help to create upward force. So when the back function, usually they finish the job by placing the neck where it is efficient for them. That would have created the false theory that if we place the neck, the back work. It's the opposite. If the back work, they place the neck. But if we place the neck, it does not make the back work at all, because he works from the croup forward to the bit, not from the bit back to the croup. Therefore, when the back starts 50% less than when he is faster, that's why he bounces, the trot became more bouncy. That's because he used the elastic energy on the circle right. Place the hand on the base of the neck. So you will be able to be steady. When you speed up, keep the nose to the right, and then play with a finger, small pressure, very, very short. What is going to slow the trot, it's a rhythm of your rising trot. As you trot very close from the saddle, you let your thigh and your knee go down instead of having the seat going up. You keep your seat very close from the saddle. Doing that, you do a slower movement with your body. Okay? That's what is going to invite him to follow you. Slow his cadence. When he will slow his cadence, if he does not have the support of your hand, he will have to do it with the back muscles, which is what you want him to do. Meanwhile, he don't know yet how to do it. Therefore, you need to tell him to go slower, which you can do with a gentle pressure of the hand, but so brief that it does not have the time to lean on the bit. So you need to control him, so you give pressure, let go, pressure, let go, pressure, let go. You never keep the finger slightly closed more than half a second. You may repeat it 5,000 times, but you never do it longer than half a second. Therefore, he cannot lean on the bit. Then, as he wonders how can he control the speed without leaning on the bit, he feels your body movement. He feels the rhythm of your rising trot, which is voluntarily slow. Then he's going to start to follow you, simply because it's easier to move in harmony. And because he does not have the support of your hand, in order to follow you, he will have to convert the thrust created by the hand leg into more upward force with the back muscles. He starts to think about it like that. When he's going to do that, he will become capable to minimize the load on the forelegs. And the forelegs will become capable to do what they are supposed to do, which is propelling the body upward. And therefore, little by little, he's going to explore a way of coordinating his body. Is going to make the trot a lot more comfortable. Or they relax, because he look easy, he look relaxed. They don't relax at all, but they figure an efficient way to do it. Yeah. Let him do it. Yeah. Low cadence, longer neck. Yeah. And the cadence, tuck, 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 tuck. Yes, 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 yes. If he does it now, because he learned, okay, you did very well there. He does it, he was borderline about the activity of the hind leg. Yes, you have to push, but as is like there, in the process of figuring his cadence, push if you really have to. Accept error. Because if you push, you put him out of his cadence. See there. He's borderline with the hind leg. But that's not a problem. Let him find his cadence. And once he will find his cadence, you will be able to push more. Yeah. So there are moments where we have to let mistake, they cannot be perfect. He's a man, he cannot be perfect. So let him figure little by little. Yeah, he's pretty clever, he explored there. Yeah, yes, 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 here we go. So easy, you just have to ask. And then he lose it, that's what happened, because they go back to their old habit. But in his brain, in the cerebellum, he think, well, that's cool, that's easy, effortless, comfortable. So now he's balanced. Well, like that, that's easy, but another part of the brain, the central nervous system, especially the central pattern generator, tell him, no, you're not used to do it like that. So he's in conflict. Part of the brain say, well, you feel good. The other part say, no, you're not used to do it this way. Yes, but he feel good. Yeah, but it's new. Yes, but he feel good. And he go like that. That's why he go back and forth. So when they all are in this level of the mental processing, the rider, which you do very well, keep quiet. The rider is the most regular possible. The rider help, but let him think. Help, but don't micromanage. Let him explore. Let him figure. Only him can put that together. Yeah, there. Yeah. You see, change the trot. Yes. Now you get the back first. And then once you get the back, after that you get the neck. Yes. And he's going to do it more and more often. Not longer, just more often. And then, when he's going to observe that really feel good, then he's going to do it longer. Yeah, like that. Yes, yes. And then, little by little, that's going to become the way he trot. Yeah, he's going to realize much more comfortable to do it this way. Okay. When he does okay, you go the other way. Or why you do it same direction? Because it's the best way to teach. Let him find his place at the same direction. Once he finds it, tell him, okay, now let's do it on the other direction. Because as you change direction, he's going to lose it. He's not going to be capable to do it right away because he doesn't feel the same left and right. But because he knows what you want, he's going to figure relatively fast. But if you change direction all the time when they are learning, it's more difficult for them to figure. So you keep going the same direction, and when he does okay, you go the other direction. And then you practice until he put together on the left what he did on the right. And the trot is going to become longer, softer, more rhythmic, more bouncy. The bounce, it's a key. Elastic, strength, energy. Yeah, yes, you think about it. Very light contact. Yes. They have to do it without the contact. They do it because of their back, not because of the bit. Yes. And when the back starts to do the job, the forelegs receive less weight. As the forelegs receive less weight, they start to bounce more. When he trot flat, it's because he receives too much weight on the forelegs, and the forelegs adapt to excessive weight. When he trot bouncy, it's because the back does the job, and the forelegs receive less weight. As the forelegs receive less weight, they do what they are supposed to do, which is propelling the body upward. Yeah, there. The forelegs, remember, create 57% of the vertical impulse. Yes, which is directly the response to the weight. That's why the riding technique will increase the weight on the forelegs, such as long and low, deep work, driving seat, are just an aberration, because they create a situation who force the horse into a compromise. Yeah, let him figure. See, you change direction, he needs some time. He's going to do it, but he needs some time, because it's not the same going left than going right. Give you a good trot. When he starts to do that, oh, thank you. Thank you. When he starts to do that, you change more often. Okay? Then you try straight line. Instead of circle, you say, well, can we do it straight along the ring? You see? So you gradually change direction and until he gives you a good trot. Then you do it sit. You see? Later you will do it with more activity. Then the neck posture is going to become more clear. Which one? You register it and you know that the neck posture is more comfortable. Once you can sit the trot and he don't rush, then you teach him the contact which need to be associated with balance. Therefore, he trot nicely, okay, sit, transition walk. From there, he will meet the beat. In his search of balance, he will meet the beat. Your finger soft filter. So the beat became a way to help him. He used the beat like he needs your support. But the beat is also help you to know what you need to change in the tone of your body. Because the balance control must be his back, not the beat. But before he became capable to control his balance from the back, he will need the beat like a support. You give it soft, you see? Soft. So he's not afraid of the beat. The beat became friendly. Then the beat became something he can use occasionally to find his place. You see? So by doing that, you pass the transition. And then you sit, and then you straighten your body like if you won't ask a transition, but you keep going. So you balance the trot. You see? Then you balance the trot through the transition. You balance the walk, you pick up the trot. So you gradually teach him to further the coordination of his back muscles. First, regular bend right, bend left, straight, then variation, transition. So he learned to play with the control of his back muscles in numerous different situations. So he learned the fundamental of balance control. The beat is part of the dialogue, but is not a control. It's part of a dialogue.
At this stage with him, it's not to worry about the fact that he's quite crooked, just work on the rhythm and the pace.
Yeah. Because if you work the crookedness, you're going to need to have a consistent contact with the beat. You're going to need to change the neck position. He's going to worry. He's not ready for that. Therefore, at this period, register the crookedness. Identify it, register it. And I have to take care of that, not now. Let him find his place. Let him take basic control of his body. When you start to sit regularly, have a nice contact with the beat, then play. Then you start to say, I need to fix that. I say, take your time. He's obviously a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
I don't think he's been damaged from racing.
No, not too bad. And then he thinks smart. He's a guy who thinks, how can I make it easy for me? Good. But that, you don't want to lose that. Coming from the racetrack, they always are screw. They always are. But, so don't go too quick. Let him be comfortable with his body, because that's something completely new. Right now, movement is pain. That's what they learned from the racetrack. It's physically painful. You make him discover he can be fun and he can be comfortable. You don't lose your time doing that. Because the brain of the horse becomes very calm, very confident. You see? Then, what you already do, you teach him to explore better, more efficiency. Yeah, you see? So he starts to think how to become more efficient. So when you are going to approach a problem where he's going to struggle a little, he will think how to make it easy. You see? And when you are going to help him, he's going to figure you help him. He's going to believe you. And he's going to listen to you. He's going to explore. He's not going to protect himself. He's going to think, well, maybe if I go in this direction, it will be even easier. That's the way to do it. When you start a young horse, or a horse with no experience, that's the way to do it. It's a very gentle approach, very efficient. And you teach him what is going to refine all his life. He's going to push the back control further, the activity of the hind leg further. All that is going to increase. He's going to become more and more efficient. So right now, you put in his brain the seed of efficiency. And you let him be comfortable with that. You're very welcome.